Versus TCU, obviously a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
What do they do really well, do you think?
Well, I think like everyone in our league, defense is 17th in the nation, rebounding top 20 in the nation, most fast break points in the nation. Um, uh, Preseason player of the year, and Mike Miles leading the way. And at the same time, Coach Dixon does a great job coaching and making sure they compete and putting them in positions to win. It's the first time in 191 meetings that both of us are in the top 20, so or top 25. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, typical Big 12 game, which means that it's one or two possessions, and you got to really compete and give it your all to have a chance down the stretch.
You mentioned Miles. What makes him so tough to defend?
Well, I think it starts with his ability to get to the rim. I mean, he's got 77 free throw attempts. The next highest on the team is 39, and that ability to get to the cup, and then his ability to shoot the three, what makes a guy hard to guard if he can do both. And then his defense has really improved this year.
Scott, watching the film, what did you take away from that Iowa State game? What did you feel like were a couple of the keys?
Well, I think their run really hurt us. The 19 turnovers really hurt us. Letting their shooters get going hurt us. And at the end of the day, 29-20, we played well enough at that point. And then you gotta keep doing what got you that lead. And I think coaching-wise, there's some things we can tweak on the offensive end to hopefully help with some things. And defense, hopefully we got better with urgency and communication, and just making sure that we're making as many shots tough as possible. I think we showed our youth. I mean, you had Adam and Dale and Flo that had played in Big 12 games for Baylor. And they've been in the rotation, meaningful minutes, and everybody else. You had a lot of guys that it's their first time. Keontae, Langston, Josh, Caleb, and Jalen in a Baylor uniform, at least. So.
Coach, in terms of a guy who has that Big 12 experience, do you have an update on LJ and he'll be able to play against TCU?
Yeah, he's through COVID protocol, or we got all kinds of protocol nowadays, concussion protocols. So he's been practicing, and it's great to have him back.
How do you feel like the guys have responded from the loss? Like, how's practice been?
Sunday was off. Yesterday we had a really good day. Hopefully today we do as well. Hopefully we don't get anybody hurt, and we're able to keep our team healthy enough to develop some chemistry and rotations now. It's really hard when you constantly have people in and out.
Is this more of like a focus on you game, and how much can you do that in the Big 12?
I think every game you have to take care of what you take care of to begin with to have a chance to win. But I mean, every team, you're going to have a scouting report. You're going to try to tweak some things that you do to make it tough on them. But if you don't defend, you don't rebound, you don't take care of the ball, you don't give yourself a chance, or put yourself in position to win. So that's something you got to do each and every game, and hopefully we do. And it's great being back playing in front of our crowd. I mean, it's especially with a younger team on the road, it's tough early on, and it's great to be back in the Farrell Center.
Does this team rely on shooting a little bit more than teams you had in the past?
Yes. And that's something that we got to get better at as well. And hopefully our defense getting some easy buckets that get you in the paint. And hopefully our offensive rebounding can continue to grow. But that's something definitely we need to – we have great shooters, but you can't live and die with the jump shot. And we got to get better at that.
Coach, how do you avoid the idea of, oh, here we go again, creeping in terms of just these nagging injuries, especially to some of your key guards?
I think, I mean, it's 2023. It's a new year. So at the end of the day, it is Big 12 basketball. It's physical. It's tough. There's certain things that players can fight through and certain things they can't. And obviously a concussion protocol is something you can't fight through. So the good thing is he's back, and hopefully we can keep everybody healthy.
help defense? Is that something, been working on? It seems like they had quite a few drives to the hoop.
Yeah, they got in the lane too much, and their 3-point shooters caused some of that. Is we became more and more extended. But I think the big thing is you turn it over 19 times. You're on the road. It's going to be tough to win to begin with, and then you let their two shooters get going. That's going to be tough to win with, and from there, players are going to make plays. The question is, did we make it as tough as possible on them? And then, as a staff and team, we can live with people making tough plays, but open shots because of miscommunication, drives for layups just because we're not in a stance, we're not down, we're not communicating. I mean, those things. We had a lot of mistakes that we caused, and we hopefully we'll fix those. And when you're on the road and in a hostile environment, you seem to be out of character at times, and we were definitely out of character.
Coach, what's the biggest step forward that those young guys can take now, having played in that Big 12 environment, instead of you guys just trying to tell them what it's been like?
Well, I think this team's done a great job learning from experiences. I mean, you lose to Virginia, you bounce back against UCLA. You lose to Marquette, we bounce back against Gonzaga. So it's a tough group, resilient group, and I think a group that learns. And none of us like losing, and none of us like giving up a 23-3 run or whatever that was. And hopefully we'll learn from those mistakes and grow. All right, bring in the big hitters.
Keontae, obviously, that was your first Big 12 road game. What did you learn from that? What did you take away from that?
The Big 12 is very physical. They let a lot of things slide. It's a grown man's game, like Coach Drew says. Going out there was kind of, knew it was loud. Everybody's against you. It's kind of just you and your, teammates and the staff. So I kind of learned we all got to be, together. We got to be on the same page because, if not, it can get bad. And, we just got to stick together at the end of the day. So that's really the main things that I learned, first Big 12 road game.
Going out of that, in terms of, you're talking about worrying about it, why was it so important in terms of, seeing what the experience was like as opposed to just hearing from coaches and players about what it's going to be like?
It's very important for us to go through that. Me and Josh, we've never been in a, environment like that, how loud it was. But as a team, it was real important to go through something like that. We went through adversity, and, now we just, growing as a group and getting better, knowing it's going to be like that every time we go on the road because, as far as being at Baylor, we got a target on our backs. They've been winning for a long time, and we got to know that going into every game, and we got to play our hearts out. So,
Josh, what do you guys have to do better defensively, do you think?
For me, I would say stay connected. There's a lot of times when during the game we lost, when guys left guys wide open for the three because no communication and we weren't connected. But I feel like playing through the game and having Sunday off, and we had a practice yesterday, and I feel like everyone is on the same page. So I feel we're gonna do way better defensive-wise on the game tomorrow.
Did you feel like you struggled with the help side too? I mean, it seemed like they had a lot of open drive layups, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we struggle with the help side. Like I said, because of when connected, I don't think everyone was talking. Or also when I say when connected, you can at least help your teammate if you see something, you can tell him what to do, or you can scramble defense and play with him. So I feel like we didn't have that in the first Big 12 game we played, but I feel like seeing practice yesterday and playing together, scrimmaging, I feel like we're on the same page now.
Josh, what was your impression of your first Big 12 road game?
I would say the crowd. Playing with the crowd, it kind of got me intense. I was kind of nervous because watching them hit a three and everyone in the crowd is jumping up and screaming kind of made me I'll probably say nervous a little bit, and also like playing away too, with so much crowd, and we didn't have like the crowd support because the crowd support was against us and stuff. It was just like you said, it was just the players and the coaching staff. Like it was kind of scary, but kind of like fun though to see the crowd and also playing my first Big 12 game.
Keontae, you've obviously put up good numbers. What are you? What kind of things you feel like you still need to work on? What are you kind of focusing on?
Gotta shoot the ball way better. I got to. Gotta work on my shot selection. That just comes with watching film, though. Seeing where I can get my shots. Knowing when to pick my spots, knowing when I can go on a 10-point spurt. Because at the end of the day, I know the guys that I'm in the locker room with, they trust me to do that. And, I also trust them to go on their runs, too. So just, learning every possession matters. This isn't high school no more. Got to take better shots. Got to capitalize, when it's a 3-on-2 break, 2-on-1 break. Because, like that, we capitalize on things like that. We start to go on a run, and momentum kind of shifts our way. And, with our team, we're able to make shots. And, just for myself, I'm able to make those type of shots that I'm shooting. I'm just not making right now. So, got to stay in the gym, keep my confidence high, and, they'll fall sooner or later.
In terms of getting LJ back, how big of a boost is that for y'all?
Really big. As y'all know, LJ, he opens up the floor just so he can shoot it really well from anywhere on the floor. So having that guy to be able to look for, it makes the game a lot easier. Flag, our primary ball handler, he can shoot the ball very well. He can score all 3 levels. And then, as far as me, same thing. And then, now teams have to, kind of worry about LJ. And, like I said, it just opens up the floor. And now we can make plays for our bigs, dump downs. And, also we can get, Jalen going. And then we're going to be a phenomenal team.
Keontae, Coach kind of talked about how you guys have been able to bounce back after some losses against good teams. And so you feel like you're focused in to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, we're definitely focused on just going 1-0 tomorrow, going 1-0 today. We've, took it on the chin. We've dealt with adversity, so far in this season. And, like you said, we've been able to bounce back. And we're just, focusing on the main things, controlling our energy, just kind of finding things that we need to get better at. And we found that out. Going to Iowa State, they're a really good team. And now we just kind of, like I said, seen the things that we need to work on. And now, we're starting to perfect those things. And we're going to come out and play hard, for the rest of the season now.